We all remember the back and forth of the whole process with the FBI and the National Archives trying to get the paperwork back from Donald J. Trump, all that classified stuff that was cataloged. They knew exactly what was there, what was missing, what should have come back. So they have a pretty good idea of all the stuff he took. And at one point, he actually tried to negotiate with the National Archives. And he tried to say, I will give you back what I have left, but I want all the classified information on the 2016 Russia interference investigation, Crossfire Hurricane, which is an interesting new development that came out recently because if you remember, and I know it's hard because there's so much crap coming out about Donald Trump, but if you remember correctly, that big, huge binder, the Bigley binder, disappeared. The same binder that 15 minutes before he was leaving the office, like permanently, the Oval Office, he had Mark Meadows try and declassify, and it was shot down because it was very, 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 very top secret, like skiff type stuff. Well, Meadows, as per Casey Hutchinson and many, many more first-hand witnesses, actually made copies of the binder and the thousands and thousands of pages within, which actually shows in detail not only human assets around the world and what their positions are, how they get their intelligence, all the stuff like that. And it's tied in with all of the different Russians that were directly connected to not only Donald J. Trump, but the Donald Trump campaign. And if you remember correctly, there was all these seizures of cell phones of not only the Trump people and FISA warrants and arrests and indictments and the FISA thing, which is why they tried to get rid of the FISA court, just saying. But also, it is the place where Donald Trump has basically put most of his attention on just trying his best to get the most valuable information on him. If he could get his hands on the binder, he can show his Uncle Vladdy how the United States is actually gaining all the intel on Russia and every one of his, compadres, which is really, really valuable information to Putin and to people like, Kim Jong-un, his boyfriend, and, people like that. So we need to keep in mind that he tried to negotiate the return of the documents after almost a year of being, is this all the documents? You got to send in the documents, Yeah, send in. This is all the documents. Then he tried to negotiate with the National Archives in a trade for the binder and all the intel from countries mentioned in the binder and how it was gathered and who's gathering it, their names, their addresses, just things people like Russia and Saddam Saudi Arabia, the Crown Prince, people like that. It's very, very important information that this binder holds, and he tried to trade it. He tried to negotiate and barter with it. So we need to keep in mind that not only did he know he had classified documents and he knew he was supposed to give them back, he actually tried to trade one set of stolen documents for documents that he ended up stealing later on anyway. They may all be in a big box by the first green in Trump's golf course in New Jersey. But yeah, got to make sure we pay attention to this whole thing now, because the bottom line is it is going places that we never thought it would go. And it's getting there fast. So we got to get out in droves. We got to vote. We got to stay diligent. We got to stay educated. And we have to be kind. Because one way or another, This shit's gonna hit the fan for good old Cheeto, good old DJT. Little Donnie, 2 scoops, diaper Don can be. God bless, ladies and gentlemen. Get out there and vote. Maybe the last time we can.